Are you a genius? I hope you've been able to solve this equation. In fact, this is a number that represents how intelligent you are. It's just a number. They said numbers don't lie. People do. But people still set numbers, don't they? Well, it's interesting because IQ is defined as your ability to be able to solve, especially mathematical equations from, preset questions. But in fact, these are the 4 people that are known to have the highest IQ. All men. Okay, that's what they say. And the other person that comes next to it, the first woman actually is a chess player. Is that a contribution women do for society? But this is the world we live in, because these 4 people have actually gone back to changing the world rather than staying in their scientific professions. Which basically means that when you're intelligent, it's not just about the knowledge you have, but how you apply knowledge to society. And that's what cultural intelligence is. And this is where I come into. Your ability to be able to interpret other cultures, not based on the way you see it, but the way that person's compatriot will be able to see so. So it's all about communication, how you use language, how you use body language, including even visual and other things, to be able to appreciate and see other people the way they want to be seen. Now, the smartest person in the room is not always the most practical at solving questions. You would think that common sense is common to common people, but that's not the case. So what are we talking about? How do you use knowledge? Because we can even tell the people who have been successful in business, who run governments today, are making decisions that is alienating a lot of people around the world. What a shame. But where are we teaching our children whether to gather intelligence is about understanding our world? In fact, businesses like HSBC has done great with adverts in trying to explain how important it is to go into business. But can we translate these abilities within business into our society? It's interesting because you can have all the tools in the world to be able to impact the life of people, but if you don't know how to use them because you are not open to other options and you are not open to other ways of doing things, then it's of no good. In fact, this is a typical example where the picture of Beyonce, Obama, and Jay-Z was whitewashed to represent how to be a congressman. What about a congresswoman? It's not just the racial aspect of this issue, but it's really how we divide sexes and how we try to preach a certain... That one is a funny one. But yeah, these are stereotypes, isn't it? Unconscious bias that we form from childhood, from the television, from everything that we watch. So other groups of people, perhaps women or African Americans, decided, therefore, to uplift themselves. So therefore, women group are fighting for rights, and African Americans say Black Lives Matter and Black is beautiful. But yet still, some people are totally mad at the fact that you have to say that you want more rights. How does the fact that I say that my mom is the most beautiful woman in the world presupposes that your mom ain't beautiful? I mean, people asking for rights is not necessarily taking rights from other people. Is the answer violence or is the answer protest? Well, this may not relate to you if you don't have those. But yes, you get the point. Is the answer violence? Because we are never going to be able to achieve peace and understanding through war or violence. Most importantly, you need to start with yourself. Taking me back to the equation about how you can change yourself. You should be work in progress. Continue to allow yourself to grow and continue to assimilate things that you get from your community and change yourself. Accepting cultures and diversity does not mean misappropriating cultures. Don't get up and wear a hijab because it's nice to do so, because you are all for the right of everybody. This is not about it. It's about accepting yourself, knowing you are different from other people, and being able to also appreciate other people being different from you. It's all about using our detective skills and auditing skills to be able to reconcile all cultures. You don't have a choice. Diversity is going to go on forever. People are going to live forever. You can't walk down the street and go, oh, black guy, Jew guy, white guy. You can't. It's just not practical. It does not mean that everything you do is going to work out. People are going to hate. Haters are going to hate just like potatoes potato. That's what life is about. So, what are we talking about? Let's go back to be children, because when you see people at loggerheads, there's always that inner child in them which is screaming to just have a hug. Usually people who have these biases are people who just need a hug, whose background has given them those issues. Frida is my companion. It's about fairness, it's about respect, equality, dignity, and autonomy. Please, You are the person that makes up the equation. So that you in that equation is you. Go out there, shine the world, and make something great happen. My name is The Writer Reflects. Follow me on social media. Thank you.